Mario, I saw the scene at 30 minutes old now. I deleted it out of my memory when I saw it.
Oh, hey! What is this thing still doing here?
This piece of junk? Yeah, I'll take care of it. Here we go. Take it back to the physiotherapist. Watch yourself.
Oh, right. Do you want to walk it out to the car with me?
Why, you're perfectly capable of walking it out yourself, aren't
You
you?
can see how my new boots fit.
They look great. I need you to do a patrol of the highway with Joe. We've had complaints from above about speeding motorists.
Ah, sure. We'll get those stats up for you.
Come on, Joe!
You're a bit keen, aren't you?
Oh, you know we're not going to catch anyone sitting around here, are we?
Listen, can you give Ben a nudge on your way out? He was due in here 10 minutes ago.
Oh, he popped his head in before his wife's like picking up the kids.
Ex-wife.
Whatever.
Had a bit of a tough night last night.
Just give him a nudge, will you?
Sure.
How can I help you?
I think I've lost some sand.
Sand?
I'm a contractor.
Uh-huh. And you believe the sand's been stolen?
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, could be.
A bit late, sorry.
Did the kids get away all right?
Yeah.
Bit of a wrench.
Yep. You want me to deal with this?
Yeah, all right. Missing sand.
Yes, what was your name?
Ogden, W for Walter. I got the yard down the end of Cobden Street there.
Oh, yeah, I know it. So when did this happen?
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's it, see. I'm not quite certain. Oh, sometime in the last couple of days, I think. It was about 2 metres went missing, I reckon.
What would they be worth, roughly?
$80. Look, I know it's not a lot, but it's annoying.
Yeah, sure. OK, Mr Ogden, we'll get down there sometime soon.
When's that likely to be?
So?
Look, we can't put a precise time on it, but today, hopefully.
He's got my kids. This man has taken my kids. You've got to help me, please. You go past the turn off to Widger, and it was the second one on the left.
You go with the sergeant, I'll get Lawson and Parrish to meet you at the turn off.
Could you see us approaching at all?
Probably.
Right, so you tried to get the children from him, but he wouldn't let you.
He took them inside and he locked the door.
Okay, and they're inside with him now?
You don't know him at all?
No.
You don't know his name?
No. Please, I'm so scared.
Listen, no one is going to take your kids, all right? That's for sure. So just stay there.
We don't know what we're walking into here, right? So when we get there, Joe, you wait at the car with Gail.
I'll talk to the guy.
I'll come with you. Ben, you and Jack grab the kids at the first opportunity.
Right.
But don't take any chances, okay?
What if he's got a gun?
Then we withdraw and contain and wait for backup.
See how the situation develops.
We all know what these guys are capable of, PJ.
Yeah, which is why we're taking no chances. First priority is the kids, no unnecessary force. Let's go. Let us handle it. Gail, Joe, hang on. Okay.
It's all right, kids. Come to me. Come on, it's okay. Come here. Come here.
Liana! Corey!
Right.
Inside
Stand
down!
away from the house, thanks, sir.
Sorry! Liana!
Hey, put the boy down! Put the boy down!
Stay back.
Hey, they're my children! Hey,
Just stay here.
you bitch! Leave them alone, they're my kids! Leave them alone! Ah, they're my kids, man! Get down! Hey, down, you mongrel! Hey! Hey! Whose kids are they, eh? Are yours, are they? I'm the king of my
Get off him. Senior, get off him.
All right.
Get up. Get out.
My kids, Barry!
You're this children's father,
Yeah, of
sir.
course I bloody am. Ask him. Is that your daddy over there?
Why didn't you tell us he was the children's father?
It doesn't give him the right to just take them.
Certainly doesn't. Hey, what's this got to do with you?
Yeah, all right, I'll handle this, thanks, Senior. You said that you didn't know him.
Well, you wouldn't have done anything if I told you the truth.
He took her kids test.
Thank you.
Hey, what are you
So
trying to do?
he
You're trying to
understands.
get in her pants.
Look, let's sort this out down the station.
She's a big hero or something, eh?
All right, come on, let's get in the car. Get in the car.
Hello. Who have we here?
Corey and Liana.
Pokemon Master. Well, let me see if we've got some more Pokemon cards and a biscuit or something. And this is...
Barry Lancer. Says he's the kid's father.
Never been a father.
Oh, yeah, sure, Gail, and you're a really good mother, aren't you? Who are you screwing this week? A policeman?
You're sick, Barry.
You couldn't sort this out there?
No way. Detective, can we use your office?
Come to.
Ben,
Yep.
what was all that about?
What was it? What about?
Out there.
He took a swing at me.
Come on.
He did.
I told you to get off him.
And I did. Look, he took her kids, Tess.
We don't know who's at fault here.
What's going on?
We just finished.
Is there a problem?
Senior Constable Stewart got a bit carried away out at the scene.
That fella took a swing at me.
Did you see this?
No, I was getting the kids.
So I had to hold him down.
You didn't have to rub his face in the dirt.
He deserved that.
None of us like this sort of thing, Ben, but we can't take it
It'd
personally.
be best if you just stay well away from this one, OK?
Why? He took a swing at me.
There was a bit of pushing and shoving, boss.
Is that it?
The sergeant was there.
Right. Does this bloke have any right to these kids?
I don't know. Yet. So you're not married?
No, we were de facto.
And when did you separate?
About 14 months ago.
When you split up, who took the kids?
Who do you reckon? I did, of course.
Was that the custody arrangement?
Well, it wasn't, formal or anything, but I took the kids with me when I went to Dad's. It's not as if Barry wanted them.
But Mr. Lance had access, though.
Well, if he'd wanted it, which he didn't.
You told us that Barry had taken the children.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yep, wouldn't give them back.
You already had them.
Well, I just left them with him just for a little while so I could, take a holiday and get my head together.
How long was that for, Miss Watson?
About 4 months.
He's had the kids for 4 months.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this straight, right? The children have actually been staying with Barry, and you put them in his care yourself.
Yeah, for a little while.
Well, then you gave us false information when you said that he'd taken the children.
That doesn't give him the right to just keep them, though.
Take him to court, then.
Yeah. I can't have Dad spending all his retrenchment money on a solicitor.
So you decided to get the kids back yourself then?
Yeah.
Yeah, by using us.
No, I didn't spend much time with the kids back then. I worked. Gail looked after them. That's the way it was.
And when you split up, she took the kids?
Yes. Till she dumped them on me.
How long ago was that?
6 months.
Right, she says it was only 4.
Well, she wouldn't know, would she? Because she's lost the plot.
She seems fine now.
Well, she spent half her time down the pub. It was her old man that looked after the kids. You know that, don't you? Then, when she falls out with her old man because of her drinking, that's when she dumped them on me.
She says that she just left them with you while she took a holiday.
Well, I didn't think she was coming back. Then, suddenly she turns up and she asks for the kids back.
So what happened?
I told her to get stuff.
But she had been the sole parent.
Yeah, and I have been for the last 6 months.
Can you prove that the kids have been with you all that time?
Yeah, school knows, kinder knows. Check if you don't believe me, which you probably don't, because everyone always believes a woman.
We're not taking sides here, Mr. Lance.
Then give me my children.
We should be charging her with false report. I mean, she's had us running around all over the place.
Sorted out now?
No, boss, it is a mess. They both think that the kids should be with them.
Well, that's not our problem.
It is at the moment. We've got to release them to somebody.
Well, they were with him when we found them, right?
Yeah. She admits they hadn't been with her for months.
Oh, well, if they were with him, that's the way we leave it until the courts decide otherwise.
And the other thing, the false report?
Surely it's just a domestic matter, isn't it? Tell her we're thinking about charging her and then sit on it for a while.
Okay.
Perhaps I'd better come out.
Yeah.
Are they going with him?
Well, they were in Mr. Lance's care, yes.
Yeah, come on, Leanna. Come on, mate.
Off we go. Yes.
I'll give you guys a lift.
Corey, Leanna, Mummy's going to get you and take you home, I promise.
Okay, they've got a home. Yep.
It's okay. It's okay.
You might just want to wait here a minute.
You think that's a good idea, do you? Sending him home with him?
It's the only thing we can
The
do.
guy is a thug. You saw him.
He's their father and they were in his care.
My kids.
Don't worry, not for long. I'm going to charge him myself. I bloody am with assault police.
Would you mind giving them a minute before you leave? I want a word with you now. What is going on with you? I have never seen you behave like this.
He assaulted me.
That's not what I saw.
Well, you weren't looking, were you?
Well, can anyone corroborate this?
I don't know why not. Everybody was there.
You have been on edge all morning. Is something wrong?
No.
Is it personal problems?
No.
Well, what is it then?
I just don't like being punched.
That's not what I think's going on here.
Well, maybe you don't know me that well.
Maybe I don't. All right. You can submit a brief if you want,
Thank you.
but I very much doubt whether the senior sergeant will authorise it. I'll certainly be advising against it.
Fine.
Ben, there's a call for...
Yeah, look, unless it's extremely
it's
urgent,
Rachel.
John.
Is it all right if I talk with my ex-wife? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I thought I packed him. Rightio. He did.
darling. You still there, eh?
Right. When? As soon as that? Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah, yes, Rachel, I'm sure you are. Yeah, fine. Look, not now, okay? Bye.
Something wrong?
Yeah. Rachel's taking the kids to Perth.
Oh, mate, Perth. I mean, how often am I going to get to see them if they're living in Western Australia? Once a year?
Are you sure that this is definite?
Yeah, well, it seems that way.
And you've got no say in the matter?
Not the way it was put to me. Rachel, Ben's here.
Hi.
Hi.
Joshy, look, he's here.
Josh, g'day, mate.
You left your pyjamas behind, mate, so I thought I'd bring them down.
Well, I had to come down for work, so I thought I'd pop in and say g'day.
Are you going to stay overnight?
No, I don't think so, honey.
Em, you done your homework?
No.
Well, you better go up and do it then, sweetheart. Ta-da, I'll see you later, mate. Come on, Josh. Up you go. Say goodnight. See you, mate. Come on.
Hi, Dad.
Maddie, how are you?
Good. We're moving to Perth.
Yes, so I hear.
Remember Brandy from school?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, she's over there now, and she says that the music theatre training is excellent.
that's great.
Mum, is there any of that cake left?
No, when you finished your practice, go on. Do you want a coffee or something to drink?
Yes, coffee. Coffee would be great.
Ben, I'm sorry.
It came along just in time, actually, because my position here is disappearing.
In the merger.
I don't know about your business, but in mine, you've got to take a chance when it's there, because it might not be there tomorrow.
It's a very big opportunity.
Things move so fast in IT, you must understand.
Yes, it certainly seems that way, Frank.
We'll be able to get all the kids into really good schools. Maddie will be able to keep going with her music, and you can come and visit us.
I have got a job too, you know, Rachel.
Yes, I know that.
How often do you think I'll be able to get away? Once a year, if I'm lucky.
Well, I'm sure you can manage to do it more than that.
Western Australia is a long way. It's not like I can just pop over there for a weekend. It would take a lot of organising. Look, I'm sorry, it's just all happening far too quickly. Too quickly as far as I'm concerned.
At the moment, we don't have an option. I know it's a long way away. And I know how much you're going to miss the kids.
Do you?
What's wrong, Daddy?
Oh, nothing, sweetheart.
Are you upset because we're going to move to Perth?
A bit, yeah.
Give your daddy a kiss, sweetheart. Coughed a bit.
I'll come up and see you before I go, huh?
Ben, we're not doing this to punish you. Over there, they'll have everything.
Everything.
It's not like you're never going to see them again.
Look, all I'm asking is that you just hold off from making any definite decisions yet.
And I've just told you we can't do that. We can't wait.
She was my girl. Highway motel on the long cold nights. She whispered promises, I bought the ring. Then she took a bus to brighter lights. Her eyes smiled, her hair was brown. In my hometown.
Sarge,
Hey.
I was trying to talk to you yesterday. You're not avoiding me, are you?
No, I've been busy, that's all.
I just want to say thanks. You know, waking up after the operation.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Seeing you sitting there.
Yeah, well, just glad you made a full recovery.
No, it meant a lot. And, well, I'm not very good at this, but, yeah.
Yeah. I can't accept that.
Why not? You gave me the boots.
That was different.
Well, it's not much. Just a pair of earrings, you know. You can take them back if you don't like them. I think it's amethyst or something.
Well, I'm sure they're beautiful. I can't accept a personal gift like this. I would have done the same for anyone else. But, thanks, you know, I really appreciate the thought.
It turned up.
What did?
The sand. I was in here about it yesterday.
You found your sand, Mr. Ogden.
Yeah, one of the local builders had it. Helped himself over the weekend. Came in this morning to fix it up.
Great.
Yeah.
Right, then we can cross that one off then.
Yeah, but now there's 10 bags of cement gone walkabout.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Perhaps you'd better check with your customers first.
Oh, look, I have. No, this one's fair dinkum. No one knows anything about it. That's over $100 worth.
Right.
Sorry, Sarge, bit of a late night.
You right to work?
You betcha.
You want me to take this one?
Yeah, you and Ben can do that. Reckon you can handle some lost cement?
That's where they were.
10 bags.
Yeah.
Any sign of a break-in?
No.
I'd have to have a ute or a truck. Who's this?
Barry's.
A full name and address?
I have to check the books. It's out near Widgery somewhere.
Not Barry Lancer.
Yeah, that's right.
He works for you, does he?
Yeah, you just missed him.
Well, he must have gone out these gates. Who's got keys?
Just me and Barry.
So Barry's got a set of keys to the gates, has he?
Yeah, he does delivery sometimes.
Cement dust in his ute. Here's a list of Lance's priors. He's got a string of them, including theft, Yalorn, Moe, Morwell.
This little Trove Valley boy, is he?
Assaults too. Yeah.
There's nothing new in there at all.
You think he's become a model citizen from what we've seen of him?
There's nothing in the last 10 years. Nothing around here at all.
You put me on the case, I'm just following it up. They've got nothing else to go on.
Not yet, we don't. But do you reckon Barry's the only one in the frame? I mean, Wally's memories proved pretty unreliable.
He has made a complaint, Joe. We've got to follow it up. So, what do you want to do?
Search Barry's place.
You won't get a warrant.
Let's not prejudge it, eh?
All right. If you can find an accommodating magistrate, I'll give it a go.
Thank you.
But I'll be going out there with you. Think I better handle this one.
Hey, I did all right with the magistrate.
Chalk one up to you,
Well, I don't want him on my property.
Mr. Lancer, this is in regards to another matter. I have a warrant to search your premises for some stolen bags of cement.
Well, you're kidding, aren't you?
We have reason to believe these goods may be on your property.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Do you mind if we have a look around?
No, wait. This is the stuff at Wally's, right? Well, he knows I didn't take that.
Better start in the shed, Senior.
Bloody Gail put you up to this, didn't she?
Right, let's have a look around the back.
Yep.
Hey, what's under there?
I don't know. I did not steal that cement. I don't know anything about the bloody cement. Someone must have planted it there.
Why do you think anyone would do that?
I don't know. Ask him.
Are you suggesting that Senior Constable Stewart is involved in some sort of conspiracy against you?
You bet I am.
Yeah, what sort of conspiracy?
To get my children off me.
Why would he want to do that?
Okay, how come suddenly you decide to search my place for stolen stuff?
Because you work for Ogden's yard. You had a key to the gate, you had opportunity.
Yeah, and if Gail and Loverboy here can stitch me up with theft, then I'm cactus with the family law
The
court, aren't
custody
I?
issue is an entirely separate...
No, it is the same thing. He's on her side.
You got a bee in your bonnet, mate. The first time I met Gail Watson was yesterday.
All right, you got no idea how the cement got to be there?
Yeah, he probably put it there.
Have you got any evidence of that?
You think just because you're a cop you can get
This
away
is
with
totally
anything,
crazy,
mate? Not
mate.
in my world.
Okay,
not
look,
in
if you
my
wish to
world.
lodge a complaint against Senior Constable Stewart, you may do so
Oh,
after
yeah,
the
that'd
interview.
really be taken seriously, won't it?
It would be if you had some evidence to support that complaint.
Sure.
Did you steal 10 bags
I
of
suppose
cement
Gail
from your
told you I got a
employer's
criminal
yard?
record too, didn't she? You ferret
Just
that out of
stick
your
to the
files.
questions,
No, I
please.
did not steal that cement. And if you and her think you can get my kids away from me by framing me, you've got another thing coming. Because I will fight this all the way. Understand that? All the way.
Barry seems pretty insistent about you being involved with Gail and trying to stitch him up. Why do you think that is?
Oh, because he's a screw loose?
Right. Well, look, maybe I was wrong, all right? Maybe he did take a swing at you when I wasn't looking.
Finally.
And that might have aggravated the
Yeah,
situation.
and being accused of having it off with a complete stranger doesn't help either.
Yeah, but you gave him that ammunition. You've allowed your personal situation to cloud how you've dealt with this case.
That is not true.
You can't deny that Lance has been getting under your skin.
Look, at the very least, he should be charged with unlawful possession.
And the sergeant doesn't think we have enough evidence as yet.
Fine, sure. Let him go around snatching his kids, making wild accusations and stealing from his boss. Yeah, that's fine. Who's at fault here? That'd be me, wouldn't it?
Ben, are you sure you're not letting the situation with Rachel cloud your judgment on this?
I can separate that out, boss.
Well, perhaps you should consider taking some leave to deal with it.
Is that an order?
No, but it might be a good idea.
Take the time, Ben. See a solicitor. You know, work out your options.
Sorry to intrude, but there's a brawl.
Fine. I'll go.
What was I supposed to do?
Well, mates, well,
I'm running a business here, Barry. We'll try and do.
just it would have to be you, wouldn't it?
All right, what's going on?
You happy now, copper? Get out of my way. You're a dog, Wall.
Oh, yeah, your
Hey,
big mouth
come
hasn't
on,
got you
call
in
it,
enough
mate.
trouble already. You bought it on yourself, you stupid bastard!
Wally sent you.
Yeah, it's high time Barry got what's coming to him for being such a smart-ass.
Is that all there was to it?
And a bit of biffo, but Wally doesn't want to change.
Yeah, and he tried to blame me for getting sacked.
Well, I think Barry's getting a bit of a rough trot, really.
Bloke is a mongrel, Joe.
I don't know about that, and I don't think he would have nicked that cement.
There's someone to see you, buddy.
Emma?
I ran away.
Oh, darling. I'm going to have to ring your mum. She is going to be so worried about
She
you.
doesn't know I'm gone. She thinks I'm still at school.
Does she?
Yeah, because after Frank dropped me off, I pretended to go in, but really I sneaked off.
You shouldn't have done that, sweetheart.
I mean, you were so sad about us going away.
Look, it's not settled yet, sweetheart.
No, I don't want to go to Perth. I want to stay here with you. Please? I mean, they can have Maddie and Josh.
It's a bit complicated, darling.
No one asked me what I wanted to do.
Well, perhaps we should have. Look, the first thing I have to do is call your mum. And then we can talk about it, okay?
Can I stay?
Well, for the time being, you're going to have to, aren't you?
Well, what about when they go to Perth? Can I, please?
Emma Stewart, you are my darling daughter, and you can stay with me for as long as you like. I did not encourage her to do this. I had nothing to do with it.
He's talking to Rachel. Where's Emma?
What a mess.
Lord.
Joe, have you got that paperwork on Ogden there?
Oh, I didn't want to press charges.
Right, well, we've still got the case with cement. Did Wally have anything extra to add about that?
Hope he's telling her where to get off.
Yeah, look, I'm sure Ben can handle his private affairs without our assistance.
You can hardly blame him for being upset, though.
The sergeant's right. It's none of our business.
Boss, our mate is bleeding in there. Listen to him.
Yeah, I can
All
hear
I'm
it.
saying is that getting too emotional only makes things worse.
I don't think he's being too emotional. Given the situation, I think he's being very reasonable.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry about your phone.
Don't worry about it, Ben.
Now she blames me for Emma, as if somehow I'm responsible for her running away!
Did you speak to a solicitor yet?
God, she said that if I hadn't turned up like that, then she never would have done it. I mean, what the hell was I supposed to do? Nothing? Just let her take my kids? They're my children as well, you know?
So did you ring a solicitor?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, I'm their father, you know, not Frank. I don't give a rat's ass how much money the bastard's got.
So what did he say?
It was she.
All right, so what
I mean,
did
if
she
Rachel
say?
thinks that she can just take the kids to Perth because it suits her, fine. That's fine. I should be able to take them to Perth or Tasmania or even Venezuela if I want to.
Ben, is that what the solicitor said?
No. The solicitor said that if I really wanted to stop Rachel from taking the kids, then I'd have to be prepared to drop her right in it. And I said that I wouldn't do that.
Excuse me, when you finish in here and you've had a minute to calm down, can I have a word, please? I'll meet you at the front.
I don't want to take leave. I don't need to. I'm fine.
Ben, come on, mate. How many more phones do you think I can requisition before headquarters starts to get sus?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But in future, I promise I will keep my problems Out of the office.
And you'll take some leave. Spend some more time with your kids, get some good legal advice and sort yourself out.
This is coming from Tess, isn't it?
This is my decision. It's got nothing to do with Tess.
Now she thinks I can't even do the job of a senior constable.
Ben, you're a highly respected member of this station, but you're under a lot of stress. Now, I don't want you imposing that on your colleagues or the public.
So it is about the job?
It's not fair on them, that's all.
Well, maybe it's the job that's caused all these problems in the first place.
It's easy to blame the job. We all do that from
Because
time to
if
time.
I hadn't been in the job, working as a detective, doing overtime every single night, maybe I would have been able to spend more time with my wife and my family.
None of us can go back in time, Ben, however
And maybe
much
she
we'd
wouldn't have
like
jumped
to.
into bed with somebody else, and maybe my marriage wouldn't have ended up on the rocks.
Let's say a week's leave. That should
And maybe, just maybe, I would still be living with my kids.
So, how long is it now?
A week, apparently, starting end of shift today.
Jack, can you grab that?
Yeah.
No.
Better if someone else handles this one,
Yeah,
Sam.
that'll be right. Whatever.
Hello, Miss Watson, and...
I'm Gail's father, Don Watson. Gail was in here yesterday about the custody matter.
Right, I see.
Well, we just want to know if he's being charged.
You'll be talking about Mr. Lancer?
Yes.
In relation to what?
I heard there was some stuff missing at his work.
So you've been speaking with Mr. Ogden, have you?
Yeah, I happened to be passing by. I warned you, didn't I? There'd be
Mr.
nothing but trouble.
Watson. Hello, I'm Sergeant Gallagher. You were wondering whether Mr. Lancer had been charged in relation to the theft at Ogden's?
Yes, if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you all about it. He was interviewed, but he wasn't charged.
Not charged.
That's right.
It's just that Gail's case comes up in the family court tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a family court matter. Nothing to do with the police. All right?
And he just happened to be passing Ogden's.
How convenient. Yeah, they're obviously gathering information for the custody case.
Or they set Barry up and wanted to know if the scam worked.
You're suggesting Gail and her father stole that cement to make Barry look bad in court?
Could be worth asking the question.
So, I don't want you doing anything to put suspicion of Don into Barry's head. He's already got a chip on his shoulder about us. I need to stir things up further.
I can be discreet. Cement dust.
What do you think you're doing?
There's cement dust in the back of your ute, Mr. Watson.
So?
Do you know anything about the cement that went missing from Ogden's?
What are you on about?
Or the cement found at Barry Lancer's place. How did that get there?
The thieving mongrel put it there.
Are you sure you didn't take it from Ogden's and put it at Barry's place?
You're clutching at straws.
So can you explain how this dust got here?
I'm building a patio at home. You can check it out if you like.
Don Watson stole that cement, all right?
Yeah, well, have you got any evidence to support that?
Well, nothing concrete. But we did go and speak to Wally Ogden again.
And?
And the only two people with keys to that gate is himself and Barry.
We already knew that.
Yeah, except it also turns out that Wally has a habit of closing the gate without actually locking it.
Hey, would Don Watson have known about this?
Everyone knew about it. It was common knowledge. All the subbies and contractors knew.
Including Barry. Just making a point, but hey, not my case. What's going on? Rachel, let her go. Let her go now. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Over the kids.
It's okay,
What the hell?
sweetheart.
I'm doing it. Go
Don't come away. You can do this. Rachel, I can't believe you'll do this. It's okay, okay.
Okay for you?
For me, I didn't ask for any of this, Rachel.
Maybe the street isn't the place for this. How about we go and talk about it inside?
No,
Okay?
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about it. They're coming with me.
No, Rachel, Emma is not coming with you. She's staying with me. Have you asked her what she wants? Have you actually asked her? Get out there.
Take it easy, thanks.
Yeah, tell her that. I can't believe you're...
Ben, can you just...
There's no talking
Can you
to her.
please let me have a word with her?
Look, there's no point
Can
to
you
any of
just
this.
let me try?
Yeah, sure, have a go. Fine.
Come on. Let's grab a cup of tea.
Look, I know he makes a big effort, okay? But what does it add up to? It's what? A couple of weekends a year, some of the school holidays. I'm sorry, but that is not being a father.
There's got to be something you guys can work out.
Well, okay, then let him move to Perth if he is all of a sudden so desperate to be with his kids.
Nah, it's not that easy. You know, he'd be starting right from the bottom.
All I know is that I am never, ever again letting my life, or the life of my kids, what's more, be dictated by someone else's job.
Isn't that why you're going to Perth? For Frank's job?
That's completely different. Completely. Frank has always been there for the kids. A lot more than Ben ever was. And with his new job, he'll be able to work from home.
So it seems Ben chose the wrong profession.
Well, maybe he did.
This would be so much better if you guys were actually discussing it together.
Well, that's a bit difficult, isn't it, when he won't even be in the same room as me?
Just say no. Tell us you can't take them.
I don't think it's as simple as that, Joe.
He's their father. He's got a right to see them.
We're not talking about Iceland here. Perth is still in Australia.
I don't want them taking my children that far away. It denies me access.
All right, but you know what the courts are like, mate. I mean, they might take another view.
I don't care what the court says. They're going to stay here with me.
Serious?
Yes, bloody oath. I'm going to go for custody of all three of them.
Good on you. Go for it.
If Rachel wants to take a hard line on this, fine. So can I.
All right, but look, you've got to be careful here, Ben. You don't want this to come back and bite you on the butt.
I can't believe she just tried to grab Emma like that without even talking to you.
I've never seen her like this before.
I mean, what about Emma?
Exactly.
It's just totally selfish. It's mad.
She's changed. I don't know whether it's Frank or the money or
She's
what.
a bitch, Ben. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but...
she is. She's a totally different person.
All right, we're all agreed what the problem is, but bagging Rachel is not going to solve the problem.
No, you're right.
So you're determined to have all the kids here with you?
That's right.
4 of you squashed into that little place?
Well, is there any regulation that stipulates how many family members I can have in the police residence?
No, I don't think so, but there have to be some sort of practical limits.
Well, you brought your family up in one.
Not in there. I had a house and a wife.
Is there any regulation that says I have to have a wife? Boss, I didn't provoke this situation, she did.
Yeah, I understand that. Is there any way that this arrangement is going to be at all acceptable to Rachel?
Well, did she care if it was going to be acceptable for me to take the kids to WA?
Surely it's better to try to come to some sort of understanding before it comes to court.
Tom, I've tried.
If it'd help, I'd be willing to act as mediator.
Yeah, it wouldn't help. I even drove down there. I got absolutely nowhere. But I appreciate the support.
Yeah, well, just bear the offer in mind, all right? You never know.
Yeah. It's my problem. I'll deal with it in my own way.
Here, all of us, could we?
Yeah, well, I reckon we could. Just a sec. Oh, hello, beautiful. Is your mum here with you?
No, she's at the motel. Emma, you've got to come home. I want to stay here with Dad. Oh, he's okay. You can't stay here, Em. You can't.
Hey, what's going on here?
We're just talking. Dad wants us all to stay here with him. All of us. How can we?
Well, why not?
Well, it's so small.
Oh, we'd be all right. We'd get some bugs.
Bunks.
Yeah.
Get real, Dad. We wouldn't fit.
Ah, we might be a bit squished, but we'd all be together. And that's the main thing, eh?
Yeah.
Or, I tell you what, we'd get another place. A house, maybe, with a yard. What do you reckon?
What about Mum?
Well, she can go to Perth with Frank. Emma, what do you think? You can tell me the truth. I'm not going to be hurt.
I'd miss Maddie and Josh if they don't stay.
Yeah, of course. And Maddie, would you want to stay here?
I hate all of this fighting. You and Mum. Yeah, me too.
I know. Look, I don't want to have to fight with your mother.
Well, can't you talk to Mum and Frank and work something else out?
I've tried, sweetheart. You know I've tried, both of you. And look, Frank's not even here.
Well, he's coming up today with Josh. Please, Dad? Yeah, could you just try? Please?
I'm not trying to take your place, Ben. You're their father. But I suppose I feel since Rachel, I and the kids became a family, I've got responsibilities too.
Mm-hmm. To be frank, your concerns, they're not my main concern. My concern is the effect that taking the kids to Perth is going to have on them.
No, it's not. You just basically don't want them to go at all.
That's right.
Oh, okay. So, let me get this straight. You would prevent Frank from taking a job, which means he'll be able to provide for your children a lot better than you've ever
that's
been able
unfair.
to. Well, maybe, but it's true.
OK, what about their schooling? This is going to totally disrupt their education.
There's a very good school over there. I'm happy to pay for them all to go
No,
to.
I pay for the kids to go to school. I've been paying for Maddie.
Late.
Once. I was late
It's
once.
always a worry. Every single month, it's a worry.
It doesn't have to be.
These are my kids we're talking about, Frank. They're not yours.
I didn't want to have to say this to you, Ben. Frank is... he's just a better father than you've ever been.
What kind of mother have you
All
been,
right,
huh?
calm down.
Who is the adulterer here, taking other men to bed while the kids were still in kinder? You'll find out the hard way, mate. In your own time, you'll find out.
You apologise, all right?
I will not!
This is not the way to deal with it.
He's not.
You are not getting away with this, Rachel. I will see you in court.
Well, I hope you've got a bloody good lawyer.
Chris, thank you so much for doing this.
Nice suit.
Oh, yeah, it's seen more court cases than hot dinners. It's from when I was a detective.
How are you? Hi.
Excuse me for a sec.
What are we going to do today?
I don't know.
That makes two of us.
It's Rachel's solicitor's response to my application to stop her from taking the kids out of the state. Oh, bloody hell. The things she's saying about me. Listen to this. Unreliable. Unfit parent. I'm never at home. I don't meet my financial commitments. And apparently I drink too much.
This is all in the affidavit?
Yeah, she's hit me with a lot. And I'm supposed to be violent. And they cite what happened in your office yesterday as evidence. Boss.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that.
Frank hasn't pressed charges, has he?
No, but he might have.
Hey, has your solicitor seen this?
No, I'm representing myself.
Are you going in there unrepresented?
Is that wise?
I know the procedures and I know what I want.
Ben, you know what they say.
Man who represents himself
As a fool for a client. Yes, thanks for the support, boys. Good on
Get
you.
a solicitor, for God's sake.
It's too late. I'm in court today.
Oh, it's not too late. We got lists of them
I
around
don't
here.
need a solicitor, right?
Good on you for representing yourself. You're in the right. You can't lose.
Thanks, Joe.
And if you need any advice, I'll be on the door, so...
No, forget that, mate. Get yourself a solicitor.
Just wish me luck, eh?
Just stay calm.
Yeah, sure.
You'll be fine.
Going in there unrepresented. I mean, even if you've got a case.
There's a mugs game.
That was a hospital, Sarge. I've got an assault victim down there in casualty. Mr. Watson.
Don Watson?
Yep, that's the one.
Let's go. So, you were in the motel room when you were attacked?
Yes, I was about to go down to the court. My daughter had already gone to meet the solicitor.
And what happened?
Barry came barging in and started punching me.
Did he say anything?
He told me not to back Gail up in court, otherwise I'd get more of the same.
This was definitely your daughter's former de facto.
Barry Lancer, yes.
Were there any witnesses?
Not actually in the room, no. But as soon as he left, I staggered out to the office and the manager, she called the ambulance.
And the manager, did she see the attacker?
I don't know, maybe. As he was coming in or leaving.
Terry.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
What?
You for her, are you?
No, mate, I'm here for myself.
His ex-wife's trying to take his kids, actually.
Sorry, I just assumed. Same boat, eh?
Yeah, looks like it.
Got a lawyer?
And during that period, did he contribute to the financial upkeep of the children?
No.
Objection, Your Honour!
Sit down, Mr. Lancer. This is not an American court. Whatever you may have seen on television is no guide at all to the way you should conduct yourself.
Yeah, OK, but what she's saying, it's not true.
You'll get your chance, Mr. Lancer. Please sit down. Continue, Mr. McPhee.
Thank you, Your Honour. Did he show any interest in them at all?
Didn't even come and see them.
Yeah, because you wouldn't let me.
Mr. Lancer?
She wouldn't let me.
We talked to the manager, Tracy Blue. She says that a man answering Lance's description came to the office just before the attack and asked for Mr. Watson's room.
What possesses people? I mean, he's on his way to court and he stops off on the way to assault one of the witnesses.
He might have come to the same conclusion as us. Don set him up about the cement theft.
Oh, he didn't lay any charges.
I got him sacked, though.
From my understanding, that was mostly his own doing.
Silly motivation to take a swing at him.
Well, at least we know where to find him, presuming he did go to court.
Well, don't just go barging in. Wait until they break for lunch, eh?
I'll be there in a minute. I'm just missing a page.
Take your time, Mr. Lancer.
Got it. OK. Miss Watson was drunk.
when she left the kids at my house saying they're yours now.
I'll field this one, Mr. McPhee. Mr. Lancer, as I explained to you before, you can't make direct statements about Miss Watson.
Why not?
Perhaps if you were to rephrase the statement.
What do you mean?
As a question.
Okay. I would like to ask Miss Watson if she was drunk when she dropped the kids off.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lancer, but you may only address the assertions made in the affidavit.
Well, what use is that?
Mr. Lancer, we were wondering if we could have a quick word.
What is it?
We'd like to talk about an alleged assault that occurred this morning.
He's been in court all morning. This happened before court.
Yeah, we'd like you to come down the station with us.
No, I didn't assault anyone.
All right, we can talk about that down the station. Barry, don't resist.
It's all right, Ben, we can handle it. You're under arrest. Were you at the Golden Poplars Motel this morning, Mr. Lancer?
No.
We have a witness who saw you there.
Well, you lot can get anybody to say anything you want.
She described what you're wearing. Now, you know that Mr. Watson was staying there.
Yeah, but I didn't bash the prick.
But you were there.
Yeah. I thought there might be some chance we could work something out.
And this is to do with the matter now before the family court?
Yes.
So why don't you talk to Gail Watson about it?
Well, she's not running it, her father is.
Mr. Watson wouldn't do what you wanted and you assaulted him.
Well, that's what he's saying. I'm saying I didn't. Now, do you believe him or me?
Mr. Lancer, we're charging you with unlawful assault and intentionally causing injury.
You happy now? Yeah? You finally got what you wanted. You got me in here last time and you couldn't get me then, but now you nailed me, haven't you?
If you're referring to the custody matter, it's got nothing at all to do with us.
I am referring to the custody matter. You cops never take sides, do you?
What are you doing here?
I've been subpoenaed by the Watsons.
Where's Barry?
I know, he should be here. We just bailed him.
No sign of Mr. Lancer as yet, Your Honour.
Well, if he hasn't made an appearance in the next 2 minutes, I have to stand the matter down and move on to the next case. Ah, Mr. Lancer. Been boning up on court procedure, I hope. You wish to say something?
Yeah, I do, Your Honour. I'd like to know how I'm meant to get justice when the whole system is stacked against me.
Well, I think that's a political point rather than a legal one, Mr. Lancer. May we proceed now?
Yeah, we can proceed. Maybe I can get some justice with this.